Episode 9 opens with our heroes and villains heading straight into the annual Survivor auction, an event usually reserved for later in the game when the tribes have been merged into one. But that's not all. Before the auction can even begin, players are told to drop their buffs and choose a new one from Jonathan. Our new heroes tribe is Ben, Gerry, George, Shonee, Matty, Stevie, Paige, and Flick, whilst our villains tribe is bursting at the seams with muscle including Nina, Sammi, Liz, David, Shau, Simon Haley, and Jordy. Shonee soon quips that she wants a refund because the so-called Spice Girls have been split up, feeling stressed and depressed. Elsewhere, Jordy is exasperated that he continues to be stuck with Simon, who immediately starts sucking up to the so-called Meat Tray Alliance, formerly of the heroes tribe. "We've got a lot of muscle in this tribe, being around that makes me very uneasy," Jordy says. "And I'm still stuck with Simon. Yeah. Fantastic. Poor Jordy, he couldn't muster any more enthusiasm if he tried." And Hess not the only one who is uneasy, the heroes knowing they will surely struggle in upcoming challenges with all the big boys now together on the one tribe. But of course, George has to add his 2 cents in, telling everyone that physical strength isn't the only thing that matters in this game, a 360 from his attitude in brains versus bronze. After everyone has settled into their new tribes, the auction begins, and boy do the items differ in quality. Liz enjoys a cold beer with a burger and fries to match, Terry's a bar of semi-melted chocolate, Ben splurges on a singular brown onion, Flick foams at the mouth for beef tacos and a frozen margarita, Shau wants a spag bowl with red wine, and Jordy and Matty try to be the better man as they each encourage the other to bid on a call home. They're both expecting a baby, after all. After we're treated to the whole, "No you should, no, you're too kind, it must be routine," Jordy eventually relents and makes a call home to pregnant fiancé Sam Frost. And in perhaps one of the most heartwarming moments in Survivor history, Sam reveals to Jordy that their baby is a boy. It's just a happy moment for everyone all around. George walks away the luckiest of all as he bids on a mystery uncovered item that ends up being a surprise Survivor party that he can bring any 2 tribe mates to. So of course, he brings Shonee and Liz, and the Spice Girls reunite, at least for now. At the party, George wins $60,000 in a weird gambling advertisement segment, and the Spice Girls enjoy a premium charcuterie board complete with Persian feta and of course an immunity idol. 3 cheers to that. Back at the new heroes tribe, Paige says what we are all thinking: the new heroes tribe is a flop, we have no muscle, before continuing in true Paige fashion to boss everyone around. At the villains camp, Simon also describes what we are all thinking: this has to be the most stacked and jacked tribe in Survivor history. And Hess not wrong. At the immunity challenge, the 1970s pro wrestling level of bulk throwing down at the villains tribe secures them the win, sending the heroes back to tribal for the 2nd night in a row. Ben is public enemy number 1 after his antics at last night's tribal, while George and Shonee ponder who God would want them to vote out, deciding that God doesn't like Paige. Speaking of Paige, she's keen to blindside George, with both camps relying on Gerry as the swing vote. Come tribal, Shonee plays the idol from the surprise Survivor party for George just in case, and Jillaroo Paige gets her torch snuffed. Long live the king,